everyone, it's time for another spooky video, and for tonight's spooky video I am going to be talking about a scary cursed poem, which I'm sure you guys have already heard of by now. It's been going around for quite a while, and I am just now making a video on it, mainly because I wanted to save it for October, just because I thought it was really good and spooky. So yeah, this cursed poem is called Tomino's Hell. Apparently with Tomino's Hell, it is a cursed, scary poem, which if you recite it out loud, bad things will start to happen to you. And the worst of the bad things being that you will die. So if you hear someone else read this poem to you, it does not affect you. If you read it in your head, it will not affect you. Only if you read the poem out loud. Now, there is an English version of this poem, and there's also a Japanese version of this poem. And I've heard that the Japanese version is the only way it will work if you read the Japanese version. So this poem is from a book of poems that is by a Japanese artist named Yamato Iniko, or something like that. I don't know. I'm not Japanese. I'm sorry if I just butchered his name. But it was from a book of poems by this guy. And the book was called The Heart is Like a Rolling Stone. So there's really no way to tell for sure how this rumor that this poem was cursed got started. I've heard a lot of things. I've heard that some of the people that said that they were going to read the poem never reported back after they read it. And my friend actually told me that the guy that wrote the poem, he had actually had a nightmare of this girl. She kept coming to him in his dreams, telling him this poem and telling him to write it. And so he did, and that's how it became cursed. No one really knows for sure the origins of Tomino's Hell and how the cursed thing got started. If you kind of took pauses in between reading the poem, that it wouldn't work. But I don't really see how that's true, because regardless, you're still reading the poem and it could still happen to you. So I don't know. Sat there and debated on whether or not I wanted to actually read the poem out loud or not. But since I am such a daredevil and it will drive me crazy unless I do it, I'm going to read the poem. So I hope you guys appreciate this. So I also want to mention that Britty44, who is like one of my biggest inspirations, Shane Dawson, and my friend Sabrina have all made videos on Tomino's Hell, yet none of these people have read the poem out loud. And I am like the craziest person in the world, because whenever I hear something can kill you, I immediately want to go and do it. I don't know what's wrong with me. It's just, it would drive me insane if I did not at least try it once. And if there was an actual VHS tape that was cursed like there is on The Ring, and they told you not to watch it because you'll die in 7 days, I would be the person to go and watch that movie. I'd want to see if it was real, if it actually worked. So that's what I'm going to do today. Don't worry, you guys. This will not affect you by hearing me reading this out loud to you. But if you were still kind of worried about that, I would go ahead and, you know, skip through. I just wanted to warn you, I am going to be reading the poem out loud right now. So here we go. I am going to be reading the English version because, like I said, I don't know Japanese and I don't want to butcher all of those names. It's not because I'm scared of the poem. I can't speak Japanese. So, yeah. His older sister vomited blood. His younger sister vomited fire. And the cute Tomino vomited glass beads. Tomino fell into hell alone. Hell is wrapped in darkness, and even the flowers don't bloom. Is the person with the whip Tomino's older sister? I wonder whose blood is on it. Hit, hit, without hitting. Infinite hell's one road. Would you lead him to the dark hell? To the sheep of gold, to the bush warbler? Fit as much as you can into the leather sack, for the preparation of the journey in the familiar hell. Spring is coming, even in the forest and the stream, even in the 7 valley streams of the dark hell. The bush warbler in the bird cage, the sheep in the wagon, tears in the eyes of cute Tomino. Cry, bush warbler, toward the raining forest. He shouts that he misses his little sister. The crying echo reverberates throughout hell. The fox peony blooms, circling around hell's 7 mountains and 7 streams. The lonely journey of cute Tomino. If they're in hell, bring them to me. The needle of the graves I won't pierce with the red needle in the milestones of little Tomino. Okay, so I just read the poem. I also wanted to mention, I forgot to say this a minute ago, that I've also heard that kind of whenever you're reading it, you can start to feel like nauseous or lightheaded or just get like a sick feeling come over you all of a sudden. And while reading that, it does kind of, I don't know if it's just the thought of that, but like while reading it out loud, you do kind of get like a lightheaded kind of feeling. It could just be like me, you know, getting myself worked up, or it could be real. I don't really know. But if something happens, I will be sure to update you guys and let you know. So yeah, that was me reading Tomino's Hell. I hope that I don't die. I want to live a long life. Either I'm going to have really bad luck for the rest of my life, which I already kind of have. Not really. Or I'm going to die. So hopefully neither of those things will happen. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a big old thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you have not already and become a morbid maniac. And be sure to leave me a comment and let me know if you have ever read Tomino's Hell out loud. And if you did anything bad happen afterwards? Feel free to leave me a comment and let me know. Also, I wanted to say this before the end of the video. Just because you see me on here reading this poem out loud does not mean that you should go and do it, okay? Only do it if you feel comfortable enough to do it. Don't do it just because you see someone else doing it, okay? Like, I love you guys and I don't want to see anything bad happen to you, so I just thought that I would throw that out there. I don't want to be responsible for anyone's death or the reason bad things are happening to people, so yeah. Just wanted to say that. I'll see you guys in my next video.